Thank you for choosing the OneCure Clinic Proven Lice Treatment from Lice Clinics of America. In this step-by-step guide, we'll walk you through the treatment process, which will completely rid your child of any lice infestation, including super lice. In order to ensure lice-free success, be sure to follow the process completely from start to finish. The full treatment may take about 90 minutes. You'll be using special tools just like those used by the professionals at our urgent care lice treatment clinics, including our patented FDA-cleared dehydration technology. Let's start by taking a look at what's inside the kit. In the box, you'll find everything to cure 2 lice infestations. This includes our OneCure heated air device with 2 single-use tips, 1 bottle of non-toxic pesticide-free liquid gel, a special applicator that both applies and spreads the liquid gel, and a metal lice comb. You'll also find written instructions in the kit. Be sure to read all instructions thoroughly before beginning the treatment. The OneCure heated air device is the most important part of the process. What may look like a hairdryer is actually a medical device cleared by the FDA for use in lice treatments. It contains a computer that controls the airflow and air temperature in order to target lice safely and effectively in ways that hairdryers can't. The device must be held against the scalp to work effectively. Blowing air on top of or on the ends of the hair will not dehydrate lice and their eggs. The special OneCure tip enables you to direct the air under and through the hair and down onto the scalp. The included tips are single-use as required by the FDA. This prevents lice and eggs from being transferred from one person to another. Before we get started, there are a few techniques that you need to be mindful of. First, as we mentioned, the tip of the device needs to be gently placed down on the scalp. Getting the warm air to the scalp and not simply on top of the hair is key. Second, you'll be staying in each treatment spot for 30 seconds. In order to make this more comfortable, you'll want to move the device in small circular motions as you're working in that area. Third, the lights at the front of the device will blink every 30 seconds to let you know when to move to the next overlapping area. Be sure to stay in each treatment spot for the full 30 seconds to ensure dehydration. This is what kills the lice and their eggs. The instruction manual illustrates the pattern that you'll use to move around the head. It is very important to overlap the treatment spots by about 25% each time you move. If a spot goes untreated or is not treated for the full 30 seconds, the lice and eggs will not be killed. The treatment pattern should take about 25 minutes to perform. After completing the pattern, you'll spend about an additional 10 minutes repeating the dehydration step in the areas with a higher infestation volume. It's a good idea to double up on the spots behind the ears and at the nape of the neck, where most lice live and lay eggs. In total, then, you should spend 35 minutes treating with the heated air device. Lastly, you'll want to gather a few other home items to help you with the process. If your child's hair is thick or long, it will be easier for you to section it with hair clips, so have them on hand. You'll also want a bath towel, a comb, and some paper towels. Okay, let's get started. Have your child sit in a comfortable chair that's easy for you to move around. If they have a lot of hair, you may prefer to clip some of it back to hold it out of the way while you work with different sections. The first step of the treatment will take 35 minutes, so you might want to consider giving them entertainment like a book or TV. Attach the tip to the device and turn the device on. This will activate the green flashing lights. When you turn on the device, you'll notice a group of 4 green lights on the top. These indicate how much time is remaining on the tip before it permanently expires. When the tip is new, all 4 green lights will be displayed. As the treatment proceeds, the lights will go off one by one. A single green light then flashes and remains flashing for the final 5 minutes of the tip. If when you first power on the device it does not display 4 green lights, or if a red or blue light comes on, turn the device off and on again. If a red or a blue light is still displayed, you have an expired tip. For any questions or problems, please give us a call at 800-251-9340, and one of our representatives will be glad to help you. The instruction manual and quick start guide both show the pattern that you will use for the heated air treatment. Move systematically from area to area just as shown in the pattern. Use small circular motions to cover that particular area for 30 seconds. When the lights blink, move to the adjacent spot as indicated in the pattern, but make sure to overlap the two spots by about 25%. Also, make sure to overlap onto the skin by about 25% for all locations along the hairline. Every time the lights at the front of the device blink, move to the next area. You can repeat any location on the scalp where you think you did not hold the air long enough. It's important to place the tip underneath the hair as shown here. You should lift the hair and drape it over the tip. The key is to trap as much of the warm air as possible under the hair at the scalp. This is where lice live and lay their eggs. There are various ways to hold the OneCure heated air device depending on which part of the head you're treating. If you get tired, try switching hands or holding the device with a different grip. Be certain to complete the entire pattern and then go back and retreat the areas behind the ears and at the back of the head, especially the nape of the neck. Be sure to spend a total of 35 minutes applying the heated air device to ensure an effective treatment. Okay, that's the dehydration step, the most important part. You can give your child a break for a few minutes, but we have 2 more steps to finish in order to completely eliminate the lice. The heated air device that you've just used is terrific at killing lice eggs, and it kills most of the hatched lice as well. But sometimes a few will crawl away from the heated air as you do the pattern. So, we're going to do the next step to make sure that we get them all. You will now use the liquid gel to kill any remaining live lice, and then use the provided metal lice comb to remove all of the dead lice and eggs. It's very important to shake the bottle of liquid gel for at least 10 seconds prior to use. This activates the gel, so shake it vigorously. Next, screw the applicator onto the bottle. You're almost ready to get started. Once again, have your child sit in a comfortable chair, this time placing an old towel over their shoulders in case some of the treatment gel drips. Give them entertainment like TV, a book, or electronic game. It's important to coat each strand of hair from the scalp to the ends. To make this easier, partition and clip the hair into sections so you can work with one small area at a time. With the applicator attached, tilt and squeeze the bottle, pushing the liquid gel onto the green side of the comb. Take a small section of hair and starting nearest the scalp, comb the gel through, wetting as much of the hair as possible. As needed, squeeze more of the formula onto the comb and apply along the length of the hair in this section. Always comb the gel away from the face as you move the applicator along the length of the hair. The scalp and hair should be saturated but not dripping with product. Move to the next section and repeat the application process. Squeeze the liquid gel onto the green side of the applicator and comb it into the hair, starting nearest the scalp. Remember, lice live and lay their eggs within an inch of the scalp, so coating all of the hair closest to there is most important. Continue moving from section to section, applying the liquid gel. There should be more than enough to fully saturate all of your child's hair. Each bottle contains enough liquid gel for 2 treatments or more, depending on the length and thickness of hair. Make sure to give special attention to the back of the head, nape of the neck, and behind the ears. Now that the liquid gel has saturated the hair, let it sit for 10 minutes. This gives time for the formula to work on the hatched lice and begins to soften the glue that lice use to stick their eggs to hair. Be sure to wait the full 10 minutes. Now it's time to evenly spread the liquid gel on each strand of hair. Again, working in sections, use the clear side of the applicator to comb the wetted hair. Do this over and over in each section, starting each stroke at the scalp and combing away from the face. An even coating will make the next combing step much simpler for you and more comfortable for your child. This is where the paper towels will come in handy. If your child has a heavy lice infestation, you will see lice and eggs on the clear side of the applicator in this step. You may also see excess gel. Wipe all this off onto a paper towel, and don't worry, the lice aren't going anywhere. Work around the head, distributing the gel along the full length of hair. This detangles and lubricates the hair. This step should only take a few minutes or a bit longer if you're clearing off many lice or eggs. Prior to storing the applicator, be sure to remove it from the bottle and rinse off the liquid gel. You can soak it in a bowl of soapy water to make rinsing a bit easier. After it has dried, store it with the heated air device and any remaining liquid gel. If you purchase a OneCure refill tip kit for additional treatments, it will come with one single-use tip and one bottle of liquid gel. But you will need to keep and reuse the liquid gel applicator and nettle lice comb. It's time to remove the dead lice and eggs. As you did before, work with small sections of hair. Use your hair clips as needed to clip parted sections of hair out of the way. Using the provided metal lice comb, work through the hair, starting at the scalp. Moving away from the face, pull the comb through the full length of hair. If the comb gets caught, work with smaller sections. It is very important to be patient with this step, combing through each section multiple times and from different directions. This step can take up to 60 minutes or more for very long, thick hair or heavy infestations, but can take much less time for short hair. You will be removing both lice and eggs with the comb. After each pass, wipe the comb on a towel to avoid putting removed lice or eggs back into your child's hair. Once you've done a thorough comb through, all that's left to do is wash and rinse. Use your regular shampoo to wash out the liquid gel. Rinse the formula from your child's hair in a sink as shown, making sure to rinse away from the face and eyes, keeping any liquid gel away from the eyes. That's it for this treatment. But there are some other steps you should take in your home to ensure success. Lice can live for up to 1 or 2 days once off of a person, so you may want to clean items that your child's head has recently come into contact with. Be sure to wash your child's bed linens, towels, and recently worn clothes on the hot water setting of a washer, and then dry them on high heat in a dryer. And while not typically necessary, if it gives you more peace of mind, you can also place combs, hairbrushes, ponytail holders, and hair clips in a plastic bag and leave them in the freezer overnight. You can place hats, stuffed animals, and pillows in a dryer on high heat. And you can also vacuum and/or use a sticky lint roller on sofas, chairs, rugs, and carpets if you'd like. It is helpful to teach your child about the importance of not sharing hair products or head items such as hats and helmets. And finally, lice don't fly or jump. They spread through head-to-head contact, so coach your child about situations that could enable lice to move from one head to another. If you have questions or comments about the OneCure Clinic Proven Lice Treatment, please call us at 800-251-9340. You're all done and lice-free. Thanks again for choosing Lice Clinics of America.